All right, what's up? My 30-day yoga challenge has finally come to an end. Thank God. Anyways, it's been a fun 30 days, been a fun month. It's been a really interesting and month that I've gone through a lot of change, and it wasn't something that I necessarily expected. I knew I would go through some changes, but I wasn't really expecting or really even trying to think about what changes I would see. More so just tried to take it as a chance to refocus myself for my goals for the year, especially for June. Really great time to do that. So it's been good. So I just want to kind of touch base, maybe spend about 2-3 minutes and just go through some of the things that I've noticed over the month. And hopefully at the end of this, inspire some of you out there to do the 30-day challenge yourself or pick up yoga for the first time. One thing, people see me now when they come to my class, they see me in yoga class, and I've been doing yoga for almost 10 years, and they say, oh wow, I wish I could be as flexible as you are, wish I could be able to do the poses you can. Well, when I started, I was stressed out of my mind, had the attention span of a squirrel, and I could barely touch my knees. So I always like to tell people, if I can do yoga and if I can transform my body and my mind from where it was to where it is now, then anybody can really do it. I just wish I had pictures that could really correlate the difference, but it is what it is. So first thing is habits. Started off this challenge, and the first week it was tough, and it was really it took a lot of energy for me to get to yoga every day, and fit it in, right? And the moral of the story is you don't fit things in. You make times to do the things that you care about. And now that I've done yoga for 30 days straight, it's a habit that's been built into my body and my mind, and it's no longer taking me effort or energy to go ahead and do it. It's just like, okay, time for yoga, go ahead and do it. And so that's great. It usually takes about 3 weeks to build your habits, and that's what I found. Around day 20, day 21, I really noticed a change in my willingness and my excitement around actually just getting to my yoga mat and practicing. So habits, they take about 3 weeks, build them. Before you know it, it's just part of what you do. It's like eating healthy. It's like thinking positively. They all correlate. They're all connected, like I always tell my dad. Anyways, the second part, my body feels great. A main impetus or a main catalyst for me doing this challenge was to fix some problems I was having with my body. I've had some really bad back pain for the last couple months, stemming back from a car accident years ago. I've been having a lot of knee and joint pain, and just overall body stiffness. And I would say after 30 days, my body today feels better than it has in the last 2 or 3 years. And to me, that is an unbelievable sign, unbelievable evidence about the effectiveness of yoga in terms of making your body feel better, which really makes your life feel better. I know all of us that have body pains, there's nothing worse than waking up every day with chronic pain. So tremendously just impressed and shocked almost at how much my body has improved and how much I feel better. I've also probably lost about 5 to 7 pounds over the month. I've definitely slimmed down a lot. I stopped lifting weights, which is part of that reason. So there was a caveat. I started to gain a little fat in my stomach from the metabolism that I've lost from not lifting weights. But overall, my body is leaner. It feels really good. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. I've lost some weight. I've gained a little fat in the process, but I feel better, and I'm able to move better. So it depends on what your goals are there. What else? I've noticed my yoga teaching itself has tremendously improved in the last couple weeks. I can feel it, and I know that I've got a lot of feedback from students that they feel it too. And really the only reason for that is that I'm touching my practice every day, and I'm allowing myself to be more grounded and allowing myself to be more connected to what it is that I'm really sending my attention to, which is yoga and wellness. So bringing my attention to that every day for the last 30 days, even more so than usual, has just heightened my awareness and heightened my consciousness around how I want to be and how I want to teach. And that's been great. I didn't expect that to happen. So it's a reminder to me that, need to make sure I do yoga and make sure I take care of myself, and then be able to help others as a result. You can't help someone else unless you've fully taken care of yourself first. That's really important to remember. What else? A couple more things. One, I'm feeling inspired by this, and I know some other people that I've talked to, some other students, they've also felt inspired by this and are now either doing this challenge or are going to. And I think that is the most powerful thing that we can all do, is focus on yourself and people will start to notice that you are working on improving yourself. They'll start to notice that you feel good about yourself, and people will then, sometimes people will want to emulate that, and they'll become inspired by how you are and the things that you're passionate about. So share what you're passionate about. And you never know the impact you'll have on someone. You never know what doing something will do to brighten someone's day, brighten someone's mood, or change their perspective. So put yourself out there and show up in a positive way, and make yourself feel good on the inside, and that will overflow and come into other people's lives. And then the kind of last thing on that is really a transformation that I've seen across the board. Like I said, I feel better, I look better, I'm happier, I feel healthier. I think I've kind of just transformed myself in 30 days, and that's amazing to achieve. 30 days is not very long, and you build habits, you transform yourself, and you really transform yourself into who you want to be and how you want your life to look. I know I've gotten more in touch with my goals. This month I've made more money this month being self-employed than I've made my entire life, even when I worked in the corporate world. So I don't think it's a coincidence that I was able to do that while really following my passions and helping people around me. It's a correlation that's evident to me, and follow your passions, and things will occur. Get yourself in the river going to where the direction you want to go, and things are going to happen for you. It's simple as that. So, moral of the story, I forgot how powerful yoga is, how transformative it can be in one's life. So if you haven't done it before, get in there, get on YouTube, go to 24 Hour Fitness, go to a beginner's class, check it out. If you have done yoga and you've been doing it for a long time, challenge yourself, step outside your box, and see what comes up. So anyone out there that's followed me for the last 30 days, thank you, namaste, and it's been great for me, and I challenge you out there to go ahead and do this yourself. So be well, be healthy, and take care of yourselves. Have a good one.